What's up, everybody? Dozer03 here, and I know you're not seeing me in the menus, but I figured this might be a better way to do Diamond Dynasty, so you don't have to see me button through everything, and when you start the video, we're already in the game. So I think I like that better. If you liked how I did it before, I can go back to that, but I think this is better. You guys don't care about me buttoning through menus. So yeah, we're playing the Twins today. Tyson Ross is on the mound. He's 2-0. So yeah, let's get into this.
On the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
First batter struck out. That is the start we're looking for. Now, also, I think I'm going to get over 3,000 stubs in this game. So I've never had that much before, I don't think. And if I did, it was in the very beginning of the game. So, yeah, we're probably going to buy some stuff after this game. Now, also, I just wanted to tell you, if you guys saw my vault video about the surprise pack opening, I was watching another YouTuber's channel. He did the pack opening as well, and it was like I predicted because of the horrible servers in the first week of the game's release. So, yep, I guess anyone that had the game in the first week that dealt with the server issues got that pack for free. So I haven't made any changes to the team. Now, I was playing a game last night. I wish I broadcasted it because Hanley Ramirez, man, he hit 3 home runs in one game. It was amazing. We won, I believe I won 9-8. Cole Hamels actually gave up like 8 runs. It was a pretty bad start. So, I wish, though, I was showing that game. That would have been awesome.
As he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
I don't know how many of these games I'm going to broadcast, but I do like playing Diamond Dynasty. There we go. That might get in the gap.
Escobar ranging back.
Oh, that's gone!
She was a wall scraper, but it counts the same, a home run.
That's the way we like to start these games. So yeah, guys, when I hit 3K for stubs, I think we're going to go buy some stuff.
It's 1-0.
Not too sure what yet, but my third baseman is still silver, so that's something I might target.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
I haven't really looked at the market too much, but we certainly will after this game. Also, I decided what I'm going to do with the stub thing. I decided that I'm going to go to GameStop, and I realized that for $50, you get 67,000 stubs, because you get your 50,000 for $50, but you also get a bonus 17,500. But instead of being cheap and just using that money to buy diamonds, I'm going to put it into packs. And we're going to do a massive pack opening. I think I'm going to buy 60,000 stubs worth of packs and save that extra 7,500 just for me, so I don't run down all the way to 0 stubs. I'll have something left over. Damn it. And we'll do a big pack opening with 60 packs, probably split over 2 to 3 videos. And we'll see what we can do. It's always more fun taking the gamble. I could easily use 60,000 to make my entire lineup gold, but there's really no fun in that. I'd rather get packs. It's more fun. So Tacos have an early lead. Now, I got Verlander like 2 weeks ago, and I still don't think I've ever played with him yet. But Tyson Ross is 2-0. I don't know. I think in what you guys have seen from Diamond Dynasty was Carrasco, who was a god, and Fister, who is shit. So you're seeing 3 of my 5 pitchers. My other 2 are Verlander and Cole Hamels. And Hamels I've actually hit a home run with. So some pitchers can hit home runs. Not a lot, but some can.
Keep this inning going. In there at the knees, strike 1.
So also, guys, I decided that I'm going to really start trying to do those collections. And I feel like I want to do those ones where you know, get 25 from this team. Basically, I'll show you guys this after, but when you go to the collections, basically the first step is getting 25 players from that team, and you get a rookie flashback. Like for the Orioles, once you hit 25, you get rookie Koji Uehara. And then once you do that, it becomes get every player from the team, and you get a legend. So the 60 packs, not only would I get stuff I can sell, maybe I'll get stuff I can use, and maybe I'll get stuff for sets. And that's a base hit for Hanley. Can I see his stats? Yeah, look at that. 488 average, 8 homers, 14 RBIs as a backup. Now, I think he's probably played in every game I've played with you guys, only because Andrelton Simmons is my shortstop, but Andrelton always seems to be down. Hanley always seems to be up, so it's just how it works. Now, sometimes you see Justin Turner playing third, but today it's going to be Todd Frazier. I do use a lot of bench players. My lineup changes almost every game I play. Because the inside edge, I believe it's called, you know, where the players go up and down in overall. You have to pay attention to that. So I do edit my lineup before I start the game according to that.
Matt Wieters.
So here's Wieters, who, although I'm looking to replace him, you can see by the stats, this guy can ball. So there's not a massive need, just pure stat-wise, but overall-wise, I could definitely get something better than, I believe he's an 80 when he's unedited by that inside edge stuff.
Borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down.
I feel rather calm today. I don't sense any rages. Let's see if we can pull this right into right field.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Also, I think Wieters has value because he's a switch hitter. So that'll help his cause. Now, when I was talking about the collections earlier, one thing I really like that you can do is, when you finish the collection, unlike Madden where it takes your cards and takes it out of your team once you put it in. Basically, in this one, I have Matt Wieters. I'm trying to do the Oriole set. I can play with Matt Wieters until that Oriole set is done, which I think is really cool. Also, when you finish the set, it locks in the players, which means when you finish the set, you don't lose your players, but instead, they just get locked in and you can't sell them. But I can still feed them to this guy right here, Manny Ramirez, if I don't want to keep the 50s and 60s, which I won't want to.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
So I think this game definitely is the best game in terms of how they manage having sets. Because honestly, if you spend 1 million coins to complete a set, I personally don't think they should be taking all of your cards in exchange for one player. So I do like that the show does it that way, so that you don't lose all your stuff.
Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far. And
so we're going to keep going through this lineup with Tyson Ross.
Let this guy settle in out there.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate.
Now, over the past couple games, I've actually have to use my relievers a lot more because my starters haven't been going as deep.
A little bit off the outside.
I believe I played today with Hamels, and who was the other one?
Still 1-2 as he fouls
it
away.
Can't really remember. Maybe Hamels again. Yeah, it was 2 Hamels games. That's what it was. He's actually not as good as I thought he was.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Ross gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes.
Got him.
And a miss as he starts the third.
So Tyson Ross, I've actually had a lot of success with him. I'm only 2-0 with him. I haven't used him a lot, but whenever he pitches, he actually does a really nice job. So if you're in a budget type of thing, like I typically am, where you can't afford to spend $5,000-6,000 on one card, I would highly recommend going with someone like Tyson Ross.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
But yeah, you see a lot of guys on YouTube who have like 45,000 subs. I don't know how they get that high, because I feel happy when I hit like 1,000, and this is the first time I'm ever going to hit 3,000, I think. Except, no, in the beginning of the game, I think it gave you like 10,000 for a pre-order. So just by playing, this is the first time I'm ever going to have 3,000 subs. So that's nice. But no, I'm not like loaded. The only way I got Cole Hamels is by those like daily rewards. Like when you show up every day and you get your little stamp and everything, and you might get like a 70. Yeah, when I got that, I got Hamels. I got real lucky.
Gets on top of one here.
Let's see if we can strike out the side here.
Home plate.
Elevated fastball. Got it. There we go.
Right by him in the inning.
So Twins get a hit, but they don't get a run. We're going to the third with a 1-0 lead. Now Tyson Ross actually has a warm quarter.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Just angle it this way.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, it wasn't a little tardy. According to that thing, I was very tardy.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Ooh, watch out. You can step on the bag, you know. That was close.
3 unassisted for the first out.
Here's Jackie,
Bradley Jr.
who's really grown to become one of my favorite players on the Tacos. Lead off. He's a very good on-base player. Now, also, I have a feeling that with the way he's performed this season with the Red Sox, this guy might go gold. So, if I were you, I would invest in him. Like guys like Brandon Belt, or sorry, not Brandon Belt, but Carlos Carrasco. I'm sorry, I'm kind of getting distracted by the fly out. That should have been a home run. But like Carlos Carrasco on my team was silver who went gold. And on the Road Grunt 64's team, I'm sure you guys know who he is if you don't check him out. But on the Road Grunt 64's team, he had Brandon Belt who ended up going gold. So if you know a player and like you follow baseball like I do, if you see a player who's silver, maybe an 83, 84, you know, like borderline gold, and you see that he's doing really, really well, buy him when he's silver for like 400 or 500 stubs, and then when he goes gold, you can keep him or resell him for like 1,000. Because I had free agent shortstop, what was his name, Ian Desmond. I sold him for like 1,000, but now he's a gold center fielder, so sometimes you get screwed. Also, I had Adrian Gonzalez, and now he's a silver, so the roster updates can help you or mess you up. But I got Will Myers as well. So my first base is set. I got Myers, Adrian, and Hanley. Ross, another strikeout. 4 straight, I believe. I know there was a single in the middle. So Tyson Ross really looking good.
Down a strike, it's 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Let's see what we can do on Miguel Sanu. Got him! Another strikeout for Tyson Ross.
Badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
So if you guys enjoyed Diamond Dynasty, let me know, and I'll be sure to bring you more. Especially with Madden really winding down. The only reason I'm still playing is because I'm trying to get one of those dynamic players who, if you haven't been watching my rookie premiere openings, check those out. Another strikeout. Check those out if you want an update on how close I am to a dynamic player. But once I get that dynamic player in 17, I'm going to be pretty much done playing 16 for the year. All I got to do really is sell a player and I can make the money, but I'd rather not do that. I'd rather just earn the money myself. Nope, damn it. So yeah, I'm thinking between, right now it's July 31st or 30th. I get fucking mixed up with that shit. Let me look at my calendar. Today's the 31st, so tomorrow's August 1st. So from now until August 23rd, if I were a viewer, I would expect a lot of MLB, but it'll be a mix between probably a pack opening at some point, Diamond Dynasty, and Road to the Show. So same game, but a lot of different content. Maybe a Madden video here and there. But for the next 20 or so days, I would expect Diamond Dynasty. Maybe more Halo, because the one Halo video I did on the channel did get some good views. And I did enjoy playing it, so in the future, I'd probably do another Halo video. Come on, Hanley. More's expected of you. But yeah, so once Madden 17 comes out, this game's going to be resting for a little while. I love this game, though. This is really, honestly, some people are going to call me stupid for it. This is why I bought a PlayStation 4. But you know what? This game definitely gets its play with me. I do play it a lot. And really, I think it's close with Madden for best sports game. This game's certainly really good.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby.
I think the reason not a lot of people talk about this is because it's PlayStation exclusive. I think if this were on both consoles, this would probably be talked about a lot more than I hear it talked about. But you know what? I will say it's a lot better than the MLB 2K series, which I honestly thought was kind of shitty. Hitting just is so much easier. You don't flick the joystick anymore. You just press the buttons on the controller, which I personally like a lot better. In 2K, you'd have to flick the joystick to hit, and I was shit at that. Now, if Xbox 360 has a Twitch, I can always go back and play that. That'd be funny. All right, so Tyson Ross is in a groove. Let's just let him keep pitching. That fastball is crippling their hitters. Let's see if we can get another one. And we did. Tyson Ross.
He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
5 straight, excluding that base hit in the middle. Or maybe they... Wait, actually, no. I got 2 strikeouts after the hit and struck out the side last inning. So that's 5 straight.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right
now.
These
that was close.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Also, guys, just some other non-channel news.
No runs,
today,
1 hit, and
I purchased tickets and I'm going to Megadeth. So I'm very excited for that show. If you didn't know, I do have a channel for heavy metal concert videos. I'm not going to advertise or anything on this channel, but I figured I should let you know.
3-2.
But yeah, so I'm really excited to go to Megadeth. That'll be fun. Oh, reached on a ball. Another strikeout for Tyson Ross.
2 away.
6 in a row.
Eddie Rosario is in.
You know, they should just start swinging. I mean, I'm giving them mostly 4-seam fastballs.
Right by him here.
Well, he did swing that time.
Can
we get 7? Got 7. That's what I'm talking about. Tyson Ross
Matt Wieters
is destroying the Twins.
Here in the bottom of the 5th.
7 straight strikeouts. Matt Wieters up to bat. And the second baseman right there. Typically hits like that, it does tend to squeeze through a lot, but that time it did not. So I think with 3,000 after this game, we'll go on a mini shopping spree. Really, it's going to be pretty small because we can't afford too much. Base hit Manny Ramirez.
Into center field for a 1-out single.
So I don't know if I'm going to be doing roster update videos in this game. I feel like I'll probably just tell you any changes I make, or you'll see them because I'll be buying during videos.
It really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
No, this guy struck out 7 straight. Let's see if this guy can hit.
It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
All right, come on, Tyson. We got Manny Ramirez on first. And that's a shot.
Nunez back to the pitcher.
It's all right, Tyson. You're still Jesus Christ. Don't worry.
The inning is over. Kurt Suzuki makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs
So I'm thinking maybe even 2 Diamond Dynasty videos tonight. One, this one right here, and then 2, debuting whoever I buy after this.
Now a ball lined.
If I buy a pitcher, though, I obviously cannot promise you I'm going to be able to debut him because of the random pitcher selection. But I'm looking to add at least 1 batter. Make it 8 straight, but I'm looking to add at least 1 batter. I'm thinking shortstop and or third base. But with 3,000, I highly doubt I can get both.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. On the ground to the left side.
You fuck! Of course the other pitcher breaks up my strikeout streak, which ends at 8.
Eduardo Nunez will stand.
Here's the new San Francisco Giant. I'm sure this Friday they'll make sure they fix that. Eduardo Nunez is now a Giant, for those of you that don't know. Literally, like, the one good Twin is now not a Twin anymore.
Here's his swing.
That pitcher's running.
Just
what is he doing?
says the umpire, and he was right on that one. And he
got him. There we go. That's another.
So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
So that one guy has struck out 3 times. I don't even know how many I got right now. But I'm sure Tyson Ross will be player of the game at this point. So we'll find out then.
Here's one that misses.
This guy,
it's 1-1.
in the 6th inning, is still throwing in the 90s.
The right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
That was a nice throw from Polanco in case the pitcher tried something. So Miguel Sano is up. I'm thinking Mohamed Sanu from football and Miguel Sano from baseball. I'm getting all mixed up. Football starts next Sunday, so my mind's kind of like 2 places right now.
2-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it too.
To 2-2 now.
Elevate a fastball, and he's not biting.
Ball 3.
And now what?
And
there we go. Sit him down.
This is strike 3, and that will.
I don't even know how many I have right now, but it's got to be a lot. I mean, I did have a streak of 8 straight, but I had strikeouts before and after the streak, so we got to be in double digits by now.
He makes good contact and he can run.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Ground ball right
You know,
side.
just when you get a strike on the first pitch doesn't mean you're rolling.
And the throw is
And we're
not
safe.
gonna be in
There was
time
nobody
as he's
covering the
able to
bag.
reach base
Jackie
safely.
on an infield single.
Gregory Polanco.
This is that right there was an example of why you should never do a shift.
Man on base.
That's why.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So
How about that? Is that a good way to move a runner to second? Nope, because it's foul. But that would have been. So Polanco has really been a really good provider.
Here's the 0-1.
He's a lot better, I think, than I give him credit for. But I'd say my MVP of the team is Kipnis or Carrasco. But these tacos have to just keep doing what they're doing. Don't do that, though. Here's Kipnis, who's 0 for 2. Typically a power type of guy. Now, what the hell is my dog barking at? Sassy, I'm recording for YouTube. Can you be a little more polite, please? Thank you. The nerve of some people, man. I'm recording for YouTube. My dog doesn't give two shits. Sassy, I'm doing something. My lord.
Because he has a habit of giving his body
okay.
his uniform dirty.
I'm going to have her come in my room. That'll shut her up. Jesus, somebody get murdered out there? You know, there's probably a cop car in a movie. That's probably what it is.
Here it comes. Good.
Son of a bitch. Hold on. Come here, Sassy. Sassy, you want to come in my room? Come here. Come here. Here she comes. Here comes Sassy. Hey, Sassy. Jeez. Sassy, you made me take a strike. You see what you're doing to me? All right, now shush. I'm playing baseball. So Sassy's in the house.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up in this inning. He's just trying to...
damn, that was a crappy inning for me.
The side, and that will do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium.
All right, so
let's pause to
in the 7th,
how we got here.
And back comes Tyson Ross.
The first 6 innings of play. Brian Dozier is in now as he
now the pitch count's getting a little high, but I think I can get through the 7th with him.
It's 1-1.
And then probably in the 8th I'll have to use a reliever, but I'm only up 1-0.
Now it's swing
so
and a miss, and he's
I do have to be a little careful when it comes to that. Got him another strikeout.
16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Kenny Vargas will try it again. He's grounded out
82 pitches. I definitely think we can make it out of this inning.
But that misses for ball 1. Line hard to the left
but
side.
After this, I don't think we can get out of another inning without, you know, having a bad pitch that I get taken deep for. So 85 pitches in with 1 out in the 7th.
He's been throwing it well all night long.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Frazier's up with
so there's Frazier, and that's out number 2. So who is batting? Am I going to use a pinch hitter? Escobar, Rosario. Oh, wrong team.
Ross sets his sights.
All right, so we'll find that out later.
Eduardo Escobar.
Yeah, see, some of my pitchers are starting to lose a little control.
It's 1-0.
Like that fastball, but still throwing 95. So the velocity's still there, but the control's kind of fading. Now Manny can get there. He's got it. That's the end of the inning.
Put it away to retire the side.
So due up. They didn't show it. Hanley. All right, so it's Hanley, Frazier, Wieters. All right, so we're going to warm up Luke Hochevar, who I've never used. So we'll just warm up Luke Hochevar for right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's good enough.
He goes up the ladder
Hanley, I think the pitch is a little too high, and I got under it.
1 down.
So, yeah, not the best.
Todd Frazier stands into the box.
Here's Frazier. How's he doing? 0 for 2. Was that 0 for 2? Yeah, 0 for 2, okay. Because I could always just bring in Justin Turner if Frazier's playing like crap.
Hard liner towards short.
Oh, that was a nice play by Escobar. But let's see if we can at least just get a hit.
A ground out victim is last.
Because my reliever, I want to check on his progress. You know what? I think I can push Ross for one more at bat at least. How is our reliever doing? So Hochevar's ready, but as you can see, he's just past a quarter of the circle. So he's really not that ready. I want him to be, I like my guys at least 3/4, if not a lot more.
Got him to go after that.
So I think we'll have Tyson Ross pitch an out or two into the 8th. And then we'll bring in Hochevar and then warm up Will Harris to finish this game out.
Back up the middle.
And that will certainly help us out, though. Weeders with a base hit, and I believe Manny Ramirez is due up.
Manny Ramirez.
All right, so Manny is 1 for 2. So if we can get a hit, that'll be very nice because we need to give Hochevar more time.
First pitch on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Even though, I mean, Tyson Ross has been so good, I think I want to leave him in, but there's really no need. I don't want him to, you know, get hurt or anything. Not get hurt, but play like trash and screw me over. So headed to the 8th, Joe Mauer pinch hitting. I'm not sure I want Tyson to face him. Hochevar is ready, and we're going to make the change. So Luke Hochevar, not Jesus Christ, put in game. Luke Hochevar making his first appearance on the Tacos. I've on him a while ago, but I tend to use Carson Smith and Hunter Strickland for all my reliever needs.
And he sends one deep down the right field line.
So Hochevar's debut starts off nicely.
Put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th.
That's sorry, so Hochevar has a knuckle curve, which I've never gotten to throw. Let's see what a knuckle curve looks like.
And this is
that was kind of cool. 87 on a knuckle curve.
Down 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit to third. Frazier's there.
And that's out number 2.
Suzuki's retired, 2 away. Danny Santana.
These guys all used to be starters. Joe Mauer, Danny Santana. These guys all used to be starters on the Twins. But I guess age kind of didn't treat them well. Hochevar, 97 on the fastball.
Sent on the ground out to second.
And that is another out. So that'll get us out of that inning. Now we warm up Will Harris.
Is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the
so Buxton comes in for Mauer. So Adrian Gonzalez is going to pinch hit because he's a home run threat. Now if he gets a hit, then we'll pinch run Jacoby Ellsbury. So Will Harris will warm up in the pen because Adrian Gonzalez has a speed of 8. So basically if he gets on base, he's slow as shit, and I don't want him as my lead runner. So 94 speed, I believe, Jacoby Ellsbury will come in to run for him.
The 0-1. Not the greatest at bat thus far.
This guy used to be gold, but I thought he was having a good year, but I must be wrong because he's now a silver. And that looks like a pop-up to the catcher. And yes, all right, so that's 1 down in the bottom of the 8th. Now this game has not been me just bombing home runs like I'm pretty sure the other 2 videos were. This video was a really good pitcher matchup where Tyson Ross is absolutely player of the game.
Ripped down the first base line.
Go Jackie! Nah, there's no hope. So Polanco will come up for what hopefully will be my last batter of the game. And I won't have to do a bottom of the 9th.
Into the box now.
That means somehow I blew it.
Back in the opening frame.
My one concern is the pop-up, which means we're going into the bottom or top 9
camped under this one
with only 1 run.
Put it away to retire the side.
So 1 run means instantly we're not done with this game. So we don't have a big lead. You know what? I need 1 more at bat out of Hochevar.
Will stand in, and they've done a good
because
job
Harris is not ready yet, at least for me. So we're gonna let. Oh Jesus! Adrian Gonzalez is pitching. Oh God! Okay, we got out of it. Oh God! I was wondering why I went from righty to lefty, but oh my God, that was horrifying. I just let Adrian Gonzalez pitch when I have 1 run. Oh my God! All right. This is why I need to pay attention. So here comes Will Harris. 8 games, 6 saves, no runs allowed yet. In 6 innings, he has 7 Ks. So he's good. Nice buy for, I believe, 1,000 coins about.
1 out, nobody on.
Closer for the Houston Astros. Very good buy. So we got 1 out for Mr. Adrian Gonzalez.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Oh, he lifts a high pop.
So Wieters should get under it for out number 2.
Right side.
There we are.
Stay with it to put it away as they get their man
and Miguel Sano, who struck out in the 6th, 0 for 3 in the game,
will stand in now. He's been kept quiet
comes in now.
Number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup.
Driving control almost lost headset.
Been able to get it going today. It happens.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground.
There we go. That's the game.
Right to Frazier. Throw in time.
There we go. Tyson Ross with the win
and
an amazing performance.
This man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there.
So great performance by Tyson Ross. 16 strikeouts in 7 innings pitched.
Here now is our final
that is quality. So we've also hit rank 25 with David Ortiz. So yeah, great inning. Or not great inning. Good outing by Tyson Ross. Over 3K. Let's get our reward, which will probably be that 48. No. Oh, how generous. A 58. But you know what? For sets, I need that. No shit. That guy's still alive? Ryan Lavarnway. I remember him from the Red Sox. I didn't even know he was still playing baseball. So there's our team as it stands after this game. All these guys are going to stay in for sets and such. We really don't have any players not in lineup besides pitchers. Everything else really is all lineup. That's my only throwback right now. But yeah, as you can see, most every batter I have is in the lineup. So let me make sure I don't have any missions done. See, these are what I want to start doing. I want to do these. See, especially the Rays. You get an 85 Scott Kazmir. And I don't have any Rays currently, but you don't even need all of them. You need 25. So anyone that has an 85, like the Angels, you get a Bartolo Colon. I have Andrelton Simmons. So the best, I'd say Astros, Angels, Rays, Nationals, any of the gold guys, because there's not a lot, as you can see. We're already done with that. See, some of them are as bad as a 77, but some are as good as like an 85. So we're done with tally quality starts. So it's only 50 stubs, but money is money, and we will take it. Another 50 for our tallying saves. 1 of 1 for tally runs against. I don't even know what that means, but 1 of 1, but we'll take it. We're almost done with strikeouts. 11 Ks in our next performance. We'll get 125 stubs. No more, right? No, nothing else is done. And then there's all that and that, which I'm not doing right now. Or probably ever. So for 3,162, let's go buy stuff. So minimum price always set to 1, or else you get those buy now zeros like Alex Rodriguez. So we have 3,162. We want at least 85s. Because I don't really need anything specific. I just want to see what I can get. Ian Kinsler. We have Jason Kipnis, so no. Koji. No thanks. Hunter Pence at right field, though we have Polanco, so I don't really need the position. Now this is an interesting one because Brandon Crawford, I do need a shortstop, so he's up there. AJ Pollock, Martin Prado. If we want a third baseman, we can get flashback Martin Prado. Michael Brantley in left is Drupal Cabrera, Will Harris. That's who I just used as my closer. Daniel Murphy, Chris Davis, Greg Holland. George Springer is now affordable. Jose Carrasco, or Carlos Carrasco. I don't know why I said Jose. Christian Yelich. We can get a lot of guys. The infamous Raleigh Fingers with that beard, excuse me, the mustache is legendary. Now all the 85 start showing up. Now see, we can get, like maybe we might be able to squeeze 2 out of this. But there's nothing that good. I mean, at this point, I really am leaning towards this flashback Martin Prado. who I believe is a third base. He better. Now, on his card, it looks like it says 2B. I don't think he's a third baseman. So let me look at his player card. This has him at second, but for his career, Martin Prado played a lot of third base. So I'm not too sure why, but look at that contact versus right. 95 contact. That's really good. So yeah, this video went from a game to who's joining the team. Now, Brandon Crawford, I mean, even if you add 4 to all those numbers, that's not spectacular. Plus, adding a flashback to the team is kind of cool. I already have a first baseman. I already have a second baseman. I mean, let's look at my positions I need. Starting pitcher I could use. And these are our options. Carrasco, Sanchez, Hendricks, Pomerantz, Quintana, and Rich Hill. Now, I can afford Pomerantz and Quintana, or either of those two, and maybe Aaron Sanchez as well. So I can afford really a combination of 2 of these 3, which that's tempting to do. Now there's 2 relievers, Kelvin Herrera and Hector Rondon. Both of them are down right now. But now I could combine one of those with a starter as well. Closer, I'm good. Catcher, I could use, and the only option right now is Salvador Perez, who's a lot more expensive than normal. Third base is always an option as well. There's Longoria and Seager. Now, what is there for second? Because second base can play third. Now, does Kinsler, does he qualify for third base? No, he doesn't. Does Kipnis? No. So none of the possible third basemen have secondary positions. Neither does Odor. Murphy does. But Kinsler, who I'd love to have, 89. I mean, that's good. It's just he doesn't really fit in with what I need. Shortstop I could use, and it's either Brandon Crawford or any of 3 flashbacks, Asdrubal Cabrera, Andrelton Simmons, or Elvis Andrus. Only outfield they could really use is center, and Ian Desmond is cheap, but Pollock seems to be better. Little faster, better contact, little less power, but I don't know, guys. I'm thinking about going with 2 pitchers. That seems to be the smartest idea right now. But I could use third base, shortstop. I mean, there's still positions on my team I could use. So for third base, the options are not that cheap. It's Seager or Longoria. And at least Longoria just looks slow as hell. But Seager has better power versus right, which I feel like you see more right-handed pitchers. Now, Crawford is one of your cheaper options. I would not consider that. But that point would be between the flashback Andrelton Simmons and Brandon Crawford. So, I don't know. I mean, there's good options as starters. What are the closer options? Just curious. There's Koji, Harris, Holland, Raleigh, Fingers, David Robertson, Roberto Osuna. So there's good options there, too. I feel like third base is the one that struggles the most on the team. This is tough. Because I really would like to try to stretch this money into 2 players. That's cheap. I might be able to go with a combination of Desmond. Well, actually, I mean, if this guy can play center, I could just get Yelich, which he can. And his contact is really good, but that power left is terrible. 33, that's with +4. Let's see what right fielders look like. Well, not that. It could be just JD Martinez, who has real nice power. What's his speed, though? Because if you're playing center field, you got to be kind of fast. And his secondary is left field, so he can't. But you know what? This guy probably can, and I have him. He can't, so I can just put Polanco in center with JD at right. Hunter Pence would kind of be the dream right fielder at this point. And he's affordable, but I think one starter is smart. And these are the options. So Red Sox Pride, we're buying Drew Pomeranz. That's one of our buys. So we have 17-13 left. So let's bring that price down to 17-13. And now we'll research. All right, so third base, now nothing. Shortstop, now nothing. Left field, yellish. But that power versus left is so bad that I don't think I can even entertain having him on my team. Now, Desmond, really good in all faces. Now, I think the only reason I wouldn't want him is just because I'm bitter about the fact that I sold him when he was silver. And rebuying him to me would kind of piss me off. Actually, you know what? Let's see what I can do here. Completed orders. Let's go all the way to the back. That's probably where he is. Alright, I'm looking through these because I want to see what I sold him for. I feel like he's one of the first guys I ever sold. Now, see, look, there's one. Kevin Kiermaier for $1,500. He became a gold. Alright, I'm looking because I'm curious. I sold Shaw? That's sad. Wow, I sold Wieters for that much? Holy shit. I know for 100% fact I had Ian Desmond. I bought I bought these assholes for that much cash. Kill me. Where the fuck is this asshole? Well, if you guys see him and I'm just missing him, obviously there you go. Ugh. Nah, I feel like it was definitely before all this. No, there he is. Oh my god, I sold him for $376. That's the same Ian Desmond that I'd be buying for 1,000 more. I cannot bring myself to do that. That would piss me off way too much. So at this point, if I want a right fielder, it'd have to be JD. And because, you know what, because we are doing that pack opening where I'm sure to make some money, we're going to buy JD Martinez. So we're poor as shit. But the team is now going to be better. So Pomeranz, or plays that asshole. Pomeranz now number 3 in the rotation. 3 gold pitchers. That's awesome. And then my other buy was a right fielder. So I got to replace him with Polanco, but we got to do a lot of lineup work after that. Now, Polanco leading off at center is actually a good idea. Now, I'm trying to think how I want to do this, because all my guys really are power hitters. So go Polanco, Kipnis. You know what? No, Will Myers can go second. Polanco, Myers, Kipnis, Martinez. Let's see, what's his power? 80 and 91. Not 80 and 91. So I think JD, pure power-wise, is definitely my new best batter. Manny, 60-59. Wieters is not 60-59. He's better. So Wieters will do that. And Angelton never even really plays because he's crap. So, you know, let's just make that switch now, actually. Now, Hanley's pretty much my everyday shortstop now. Now, I believe technically he's only an 83. 80. Okay, so he's not technically as good as Angelton, but he's so much better that he's just worth having. So we added JD Martinez in right field, Drew Pomeranz, a pitcher. Now we have 3 gold pitchers. And we made Polanco my center. And now I just have to definitely make sure that Jackie stays in the lineup. Let's replace him with Jacoby Ellsbury, who I can't sell anyway, but still. Now, I'm not selling players anymore because I need to do the sets. I really want to do some of those collections. So, I'm saving Fister for now. And I guess I'll move on from there. Obviously, in terms of after I do the sets, we'll see what happens. But they do lock the players into your lineup anyway. So it's not like I could sell Fister after doing the set, but If I want to do the set, I need the players, and I don't want to have to buy more than I need to. So, maybe, I don't know when I'm going to be able to get the stubs for you guys. So, but when I do, like I said, 67,500 stubs. I would probably keep 7,500 for me, 60,000 for packs for you guys, and hopefully I get 1 gold out of 60 standard packs. I would hope so. Now, what would we buy specifically? Yeah, okay. So, this would be the move, because I could buy, hold on, let me see, 6 of these, actually doesn't make a difference, because 6 of these will get me 6 silver betters. 3 of these, well actually no, 3 times 3 is 9, 6 times 1 is 6. So this is the move, because as you can see, they give you the same amount of cards. Do they? Fuck, my brain's dying on me. No, they give you the same amount of cards. Because 10 times 6, which I buy it 6 times, 10 times 6 is 60 packs, plus 6 silvers. But 20 times 3 is also 60, but 3 times 3 is 9. So I'd be getting more silvers out of this 20-pack bundle. Now, these are nice, but if you look at it, you only get 6 players. So, I mean, there's obviously an option to get Chris Sale, which is nice, but that's it for now for this video. However, I might do a video right after this with showing off JD Martinez. If I can get Pomerantz, what I'm probably going to play another game. And if Pomerantz does get the start, I will instantly broadcast it so I can show off both my new players. But until next time, this is Dozer03 signing out.